What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. This one is a nice, salty, delicious rant by our boy DSP on the Level 1 podcast. Essentially, Phil is salty again that ReviewTechUSA decided to take 45 minutes of his life and create a video essentially going after you, Phil. And we all know you don't like any criticism whatsoever. Now, I'm not the biggest ReviewTechUSA fan, but if you want to take a gander, go look at the video. It's about 45 minutes, a little long for me, but he makes some great points, and I actually agree with him. And our boy Phil must have watched the video this morning and just felt salty because he decided to spend a good amount of his podcast addressing something he stated before he's not going to address anymore. And I believe this is the third segment of a podcast where he dedicated to ReviewTechUSA. So let's get into it.
At this point, okay? Allow me to end this definitively, okay? Ladies
Crying in chat and emojis.
The most embarrassing moment of my life happened 6 years ago.
Crying emojis in the chat, peeps.
It's never going away. It will probably haunt me for the rest of my life. But I like to feel that I moved on from that. I've been a better person. I'm a better content creator. All right. I do my best to ignore this type of drama, and I just try to stay in my.
The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
All right.
I don't even know.
I falter and I fail, but I like to believe that that's my past. All right. That was my most embarrassing moment. There will never be another moment in my life.
Give it some time. I'm pretty sure you'll do something more embarrassing.
More embarrassing than what happened 6 years ago. Okay? Every single time ReviewTechUSA turns on his stream is the most embarrassing moment in his life. Because every time he gets in front of his camera to make content, right? He has no responsibility. He has no integrity. He's not doing anything positive for the world. All he cares about is himself. Every time that he actively decides to suck a cucumber, kiss a cock, take his shirt off for $1, he's showing you what he actually thinks about himself, his content, and his viewer base. He doesn't care at all. He's an embarrassment to the fucking internet. He is nothing but a discount store Keemstar. And he really wishes that he were Keemstar, but he knows he never will be. So instead he rides the lol cow train. Oh, everyone says I'm a lol cow, so I'll buy into that to make $1, right? How about instead of that, you have a lick of decency, honesty, integrity, self-fucking respect, and you put out some content that helps someone. You ever thought of that? Instead of, oh, I got nothing to do today, let's watch negative shit about people all over the internet and make $1 at their expense. How about you stop being a fucking public embarrassment? Because that's exactly what you fucking are. Listen, I'm way down here on level 1, way below you and everyone else. But I can wake up in the morning and say, man, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to have a fun day with my viewing audience. We're going to have meaningful content, and we're just going to write it out and have a good time. And I know that by the end of today, I won't have to hurt a single person, and I'll still have fun and make a living doing it.
You'll be hurting your den heads because you're constantly begging for money and draining their wallets. Many of them probably don't have the funds to actually be throwing the cash that they do your way, but you don't care about that as long as you meet your tip goals. And how many times have you chastised your viewers because they didn't hit that tip goal that you wanted? Huh? How many times? Yeah, that's some positive, chill, fun time. And sure, you're making a living out of it.
You have to degrade yourself. You have to make negative content to make a living.
Actually, he doesn't. He does some review tech stuff. He does current news. He provides commentary. He streams on a nightly basis and chats about whatever. And yeah, he occasionally addresses low-cal stuff like yourself. I wouldn't call that degrading himself. Yeah, he has some his shticks with his chickens and cucumbers or whatever, but it's just a shtick, you know, and his viewers enjoy it. Maybe if you had a shtick, or, you know, other than begging for money, you know, your viewers probably come and enjoy that and throw some money your way. But no, you're stuck doing the same thing that you've been doing for the last 14 years, and you refuse to change. The only thing that's changed is that you beg more.
Because you failed as a content creator.
If he failed, then what does that make you feel? You've been on YouTube for 1.5 years, and you barely managed to get 3,000 subs. 3,000 subs. My channel has been up since April, and I'm at 4,800. I'm at almost 4,900. 4,900. And that's what, April, May, June. It's 4 months. 4 months. I got more members in 4 months than you did in 1.5 years. So, you know, you need to really check yourself.
It doesn't matter how many subs you have. It doesn't matter how many dollars roll in for you. You're a failure in life. Deal with it. And leave my name out of your mouth forever. I don't ever want to hear you say Darkside Phil again. I'm done with you. You understand? Done. You're never going to be addressed in my content again. You're a joke. You're lower than Keemstar. You're lower than the low because you don't give a fuck about who you hurt to get by. Well,
the camera's
you
on.
Fucked with the wrong guy.
The camera's been on the whole
I'm
time.
not here to be the butt of your
know.
fucking joke anymore.
Hello.
Go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you, but just understand.
How are you going to stop him? How, Phil? How? And the next time you make another video of it, you're going to address the issue again. Because that's who you are. And you can't stop yourself. It's the reason why this is the 3rd time you've addressed something with ReviewTechUSA in the last, week and a half. He is living rent-free in your head. Living in that dense, empty head of yours.
Understand something, all right? I, in my mind, am better than you because I don't have.
Dude, your parents and your wife don't even believe that.
To be like you, to be happy.
Yeah, the happiest man. He spends his days begging and crying, pouring off and talking about all of his bills, talking about how everyone's mistreated him, talking about how he can't afford a meal out with his wife, he can't afford his groceries, he can't afford to buy toilet paper, he can't afford anything. The man can't afford anything. He can't afford $40,000 in WWE Championship gotcha pools. I definitely can afford that. But he can't afford the essentials he needs just to live day by day. Yeah, I'm sure he is super content. And when he says stuff like that, it makes me really believe that he's lying about it. He has plenty of money. He's good to go. He just wants more and more and more. And it's just his shtick to get more money and milk his pay pigs.
And that's all I have to say about that.
4 minutes in, he said that's all he has to say about it. Then he spends another 4 minutes still talking about it.
Okay, I'm done. I got it off my chest. So, as a rule of thumb, all right, I am not bringing up this guy anymore. I really want nothing to do with this guy. He's scum to me. He's the gum on the bottom. He is the hemorrhoid on the ass of YouTube that no matter how much preparation H you put on it, that fucker keeps coming back. Like, damn, I thought I got rid of you, man. You're back again to talk about me? Like, really? So at this point, I understand the hemorrhoid ain't gonna go away, all right? So what do? You ignore it. There's no, what hemorrhoid? What are you talking about? Who the fuck is RTU? Never heard of this guy. Some fucking, oh, he sucks cucumbers and kisses cocks. Wow, it definitely sounds like someone who deserves my time, right? Fuck him. I'm done, done with that. So I was gonna warn you guys, all right? Do not bring up shit about him on my streams. I don't care. It's the same policy as everything else. I don't care about this guy. I never wanted to be ever bothered by this guy. Ever. I don't know why. This is a history of abuse where he just keeps bringing me up constantly. I don't know why. It makes no fucking sense.
Mind you, 4 minutes ago, he said he wasn't going to talk about it anymore, and he's going on another 3 minutes ranting.
No more. You're not going to ever see me. I'm never being on his show. I'm never going to address this shit ever again. Oh, Rich made a new... Fuck Rich. I don't care. Who's Rich? Never heard of him. Go fuck yourself. You know, that's my mentality now. All right, so already I know.
Of course, until Review USA Tech or Rich comes back again and drops a sub bomb on him and resubs him, then of course our boy Phil will play nice with him, you know, because if you throw him a couple dollars, a couple shekels, you know, our boy Phil, you know, all is forgiven. So
because some of my moderators came to me this morning and they said, what's going to be the policy regarding ReviewTechUSA? All right, listen, here's my policy, and I want to say this publicly too. If you're a fan of ReviewTech and you like his content, you're still welcome here.
Yeah, you're welcome here as long as you give that membership and you give them tips. He goes on for another minute and a half talking about moderators and all that, and basically laying down the law for his chat. But you know, that's not going to stop his detractors from coming in and derailing everything. So the next few days should be fun. I'm assuming ReviewTechUSA is going to have another video, and I'm just going to laugh. I think he's streaming tonight, and he's talking about Phil again. So I expect to hear another rant from our boy Phil tomorrow, you know, and it'll be the last time he addresses ReviewTechUSA. So yeah, definitely check it out. It was long and boring. I think he went on for about a half hour, 40 minutes. I didn't want to clip the whole thing because it's just him complaining and him basically rehashing his whole 14-year career. And the only thing I really wanted to clip was the incident and actually have a little bit of the incident in the background place. I'll tell you really why I clipped it. So anyway, it's our boy Phil with Salt. And let me just wrap this up real quick. Essentially, what this boils down to with ReviewTechUSA, it's not that he's criticizing him. I mean, although Phil does have a weak stomach for criticism, it has to do with money. And with everything with Phil, it has to do with money. ReviewTechUSA unsubbed or became a member, and a bunch of his viewers that came on about a month ago did the same thing. They didn't renew, and it was close to about 100 viewers that actually brought him up from like 5 something up to 6 something. And the fact that they did not renew, and they're not back to watch his content, and Rich did what he did, that's what's bothering him. If Rich would have kept his, you know, supporting Phil through the membership, and some of his viewers would have came back and resubbed or reapplied for the membership, he would have been fine. He wouldn't have brought it up. He would have basically maybe said, oh, you know, Keemstar, you know, ReviewTechUSA, he's a hot on code, you don't know what the guy, you know, blah, 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 blah. He'd complain about it, but he wouldn't go on the salty rant like he has. He's been eating L's nonstop for the last week and a half. Ever since that WWE Championship where he got caught in 144p, playing WWE champions and having to address that and suffering from low tips because of it, to ReviewTechUSA and his crew not resubbing as members. He's hemorrhaging money, and whenever Phil goes through a streak where he's hemorrhaging money, he lashes out like a wounded animal. And that's what we're seeing here. And I think it's going to keep going. He made some nice tips earlier today, so if he makes another, you know, if he gets a good night stream, then maybe he'll be a little bit more calmer. But if he gets that low tip night stream that he normally does, we can hear him ranting and raving tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.